Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish, and today we're going to be taking a look at something very, very special. Now, before we do dive in and look at the custom Rise of Mordor map for the campaign, the actual custom Middle-earth map, it feels pretty epic to say that, we do have to just kind of take a few things under the wing before we do take a look at the map itself. This is obviously an extremely early stage of the campaign map. It's really just got the outline of Middle-earth itself and a few adjustments. As well as that, the team has worked tirelessly to get to this point, so massive shout out to them for all the hard work that everyone has put in to try and get the campaign map at least to an editable stage. And that's really the main point of this video itself, is to go ahead and just let you guys know that there is a custom Middle-earth map being made on. We will be taking a look at the small bits that we have in a second. So yeah, that's kind of the main point of the video, is to let you guys know that there is a custom Middle-earth map being made, and it is possible, because I thought for a long time that it wasn't possible to edit the campaign map for Attila Total War. I know a lot of other people also think that, so this video is kind of to put that to bed and get people hyped. You know, it is very exciting. Now, when I do say get hyped, hold your hype, because this is obviously a long and arduous journey that the developers are now partaking upon. This is going to take a long time to get a fully functioning Rise of Mordor map with custom start positions and the AI to actually understand how the world of Middle-earth does work. But it is something that they are working on, and that is very exciting. We'll go ahead and read a big statement they put up in their Discord, which will basically go ahead and run through a large amount of the kind of answers that I'm sure that you guys will have to, answer a lot of the questions that you guys have that they put up. And I'll also obviously make sure to link their Discord down below. If you are a veteran modder of Total War, I'm sure they would love to have any help they can get on this mod. But there are also as well smaller roles on the mod team. If you're a 3D artist and you want to make some assets for Rise of Mordor, they're looking for them. And obviously also the kind of music files. You don't need any skills, you just need to be able to go into music files, listen to it, and then write down in the spreadsheet what that sound file is. There's loads of roles where if you are skilled, you can go ahead and help out, and obviously those you can't. But yeah, without further ado, let's just dive in. Let's take a look at the small parts of the campaign map, and then at the end of it we will read a statement from the developers. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is the custom map, and as I keep on saying, do keep in mind this is still very early stages to the campaign map development. They're kind of just fleshing out the world. Mainly their main focus is just to kind of get the outline of Middle-earth, and then they'll add in more and more. They'll kind of adjust. Obviously you can see floating trees right now in the campaign map. This stuff will, obviously be removed, but their main focus right now is adjusting the campaign map to actually just straight up look like Middle-earth, and then they'll tackle other stuff in the in the months to the years to come as they do continue to develop it, which is very exciting. And as they say in their statement, we'll get onto it after we've taken a look at this, they are planning on a full overhaul of the map itself. So they are obviously custom start positions, they want custom agents and have the agents be able to interact with everything on. So the world feels like Middle-earth. It feels not just like a Rise of Mordor in Europe in Attila. It feels like Rise of Mordor in a Middle-earth setting with Middle-earth events and all that lovely stuff. So the future is so goddamn bright. But again, they might not be able to do it. Again, that is something as well you have to keep very much in mind, is that it might not be possible. They might run into a wall, which just basically means they can't go any further with this mod. And that's why everyone should be going over to their Discord and wishing them luck and yeah, really pushing them forward for this, because it is very exciting. So if you cannot tell, this is obviously Darmroth down here. This is kind of the most fleshed out part of the map so far, I would say. You've kind of got the crossing and the stepping stones right there into Harad, which is very exciting. I think also this is custom as well, kind of the first little look of a custom model on the campaign map. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what this would be if it was in Attila, so I assume that's something to do with Darmroth. I'm assuming it's being kind of like fleshed out right now. As we go further over as well into Middle-earth as well, you can see the mountains of Mordor as well, the beginning of the Black Gate starting to form, which is very exciting. So yeah, you got all of that, the mountains of Mordor. So yeah, you can just kind of start to see the outline, obviously the deserts of of Harad down there in the south. If you go further north as well, you can see obviously Zuliev will be around here, and you've got the mountains of Minas Tirith soon to hopefully have a glorious city right there. You can obviously also notice as well a lot of the trees, a lot of the trees are floating, we've already mentioned that, but also, you know, the start positions for settlements will obviously be changed right now. That's not really their focus. Their focus is just more about getting the coastline done more than anything else, so it actually blends in like this with it, compared to, say, something that's a little bit messy like this right now. They're just kind of going around adjusting that. So if you follow it around, obviously you've got the east as well. And obviously something as well that they're going to be looking at is proportions as well. They can definitely look to expand the map and make areas bigger where they can. You got the mountains up here for the dwarfs of Erin Lewin. Are they the ones up here? Yeah, they could be. And then obviously you've got the Misty Mountains going all around there. You know, as you go further out, you'll have the Eastling territory as well. So yeah, it's kind of a small little glimpse of the campaign map, but definitely something amazing. And as I said, the main focus point of this video was just to basically let you guys know that this is something they are working on. It's going to take a while, and again, I'll read the statement in a second, so you guys can just find out how much longer. But yeah, it's something that is in the works. It's extremely early stages, but something that is very, very exciting. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's play some cool marching in the background, and let's go ahead and read the statement that they put out on their Discord. I'll also put the statement up on your screen so you guys can see it for yourselves as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the statement they put up on their Discord. This is obviously from the point of view of the developers, so when I say, you know, we, I don't mean me, I mean them. So campaign modding foremost requires a working campaign map. Campaign map modding is essentially split into two things, because the campaign itself is split into two dimensions. One is logic, the other is visual. Logic concerns all kinds of things, no-go zones, trade routes, you name it. Visual, on the other hand, is nothing more than making sure that where there is supposed to be a forest logically, there are trees on the map, and where fleets can go, there is sea. At this stage, visual map modding is at a workable state. Not perfect, but good enough for the sake of making a game-ready campaign map. Hence, we are able to preview what we are previewing now. So they also posted some screenshots on their Discord, which you guys to go and check out as well. The logic dimension on the campaign map, however, still requires further research and development of the tool in order to make it moddable. So at this stage, we can make a map that looks completely like Middle-earth as we know it, but the army's agents and all that would still all think that they're in Attila's Europe. So, you know, the armies and stuff just wouldn't understand. They'd still be marching to Paris in the midst of Middle-earth, and, you know, Paris could be in the middle of the sea, depending on how they, you know, structure things. So that's something they're going to definitely have to try and figure out, on how to move cities and get the AI to understand that a city has actually moved. Back to the statement though. To get a full campaign map going, we will have to wait for the development of the tool. Signs are promising, but one should not place bets that it will be here before the end of 2021. So, you know, still, you know, at least a year or so out until they, you know, get a proper, you know, working tool where they can do a lot of this stuff. And from there, we still have to actually mod the campaign map, test it, and test it all over. And then there is all the gameplay that will need to be made and tested. Long ways ahead still, but even onwards to a full Rise of Mordor campaign. So yeah, as you can tell, you know, it's still a very long way off, but they are working extremely hard to bring it to a good state. And, you know, honestly, I don't think we're going to be getting a Total War like Attila anytime soon. I think, you know, Total War has definitely gone in different directions, so it's very, very promising that, you know, in the future we'll have a very, very solid Rise of Mordor, Lord of the Rings modification. It's so exciting. So yeah, massive shout out to everyone who's, you know, working on Rise of Mordor. You guys are killing it. Obviously they're doing all of this in their own free time, expecting nothing in return. So the least you guys can do is go over to the Discord and just say, hey, keep on the hard work, you guys are killing it. I'm super excited. And yeah, definitely keep an eye on the mod itself. So yeah, that's basically gonna be the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know, I will be keeping you guys updated whenever they let me show stuff. I will 100% be doing it, but this video was basically just here to let you guys know that this is in the works. You know, for those of you who aren't necessarily in their Discord and wouldn't know, this is in the works. It is possible. And it's something that will be very, very exciting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.